Hey everyone, this is the Crysis 3 multiplayer beta. It was just released today, so I played for about an hour and a half and then nabbed this footage. So right away, I'm almost done this round. The game mode is Hunter. Everyone spawns as a cell guy who don't have the suits, except for the two randomly chosen guys who are the hunters. It's basically like a zombie mode. The hunters try to kill and convert the humans, and they get 2 minutes to do it. The cell get a choice of 3 pre-baked classes. This was the first time I chose the shotgun class, and right away I ran into a hunter and managed to get lucky, because apparently he couldn't handle how fast they move either. The cell guys don't regenerate health and only get 1 magazine of ammo to begin with, but there are pickups on the map that I try to make my way to.
90 seconds remaining. Stay alert.
All the cell classes also have a proximity sensor thing. The bars on the minimap go up red and you get this pinging noise. You hear it coming up here.
Incoming! 60 seconds to go. Keep the hunters at bay.
There's too damn many of them!
The rounds before this were all going really well for Cell. I think the hunters didn't really know what they were doing. It's easy for us to hole up and cover each other, but the game mode has an individual winner. Being the last to survive by beating your teammates and getting kills is something you want to do if you're looking to win overall.
That's it. You outlasted their assault.
So here we go, last round, and I'm chosen as a hunter. They have nanosuits with permanent stealth, speed, and they get bows, and all the cell guys are marked on the map. The trick is, you've only got 2 minutes to win.
Take down the cell operatives. Time is limited.
I managed to get a kill early, then I wasted a lot of time missing this guy coming up.
Seconds to go. Hunt them down.
Lock alarm. Weapons free.
Hunters, they're here!
Eventually, I managed to get a pretty suspect shot on him.
60 seconds to go.
Here they come.
Friendly down.
Hunters moving in! I got contact!
Find them.
I got this. Get unchained. You guys got eyes on?
Here, I try to shoot an explosive arrow, but I press the wrong button and shoot some sort of motion tracker arrow instead. Next, you guys see how crazy fast things can get as this cell guy and I managed to completely do circles around each other, and I somehow melee him from about 9,000 miles away.
5 cell remaining. Hunt them. Kill them.
Fuck, man, here they come.
3 cell remaining. Round them up and exterminate them. You have failed to neutralize.
So that's it
the
for
cell.
Hunter. It's a pretty fast and furious game mode.
Ah, that's a real disappointment. You deserve to win.
This bit here is actually probably one of my favorite features of Crysis 3. At the end of the match, you get a little highlight reel of your kills. It's cool since normally kill cams are just a source of frustrating moments, like, what the hell? That guy is bullshit, he wasn't even shooting me, this game sucks. And of course we've got an obligatory screen where points roll off and you get unlocks and rank ups to suitably stroke your gaming penis. These are challenges that award bonus XP. I didn't pay much attention to them, so I don't know what the deal is with the number of attempts or their categories. Here's a brief look at the class customization bit, although you barely get any time to use it between rounds. It's basically what you've come to expect if you've ever played Call of Duty. 3 perk slots, guns with sights, grips, tactical junk, grenades, blah blah blah. Then we jump into the only other game mode in the beta, Crash Site. It's crazy king of the hill, so there are rotating capture points. Unfortunately, we don't get onto the only other map, but you do get to see more of this one. I'm using a custom class, but it's nothing fancy. I've just got the motion detector, faster reload, and I think it was better hip fire accuracy. Then I'm using flash grenades and an unlocked assault rifle with an oh so generic EOTech sight. Coming from Crysis 1, the controls make absolutely no sense, but they're easy enough once you forget everything you knew from Crysis 1. Armor mode and stealth mode have their own energy bars, and the default mode combines speed and strength of old, allowing you to zip around and leap all over. Nice bum, where you from?
Track its map.
Crash landed, move in. Friendlies have an X-Pack. Hostiles have locked on the crash site.
The melee attacks are a 2-hit kill, but 1 hit from behind is fine. People can take a decent bit of gunfire, so I sort of feel like the melee is a bit too strong considering how tough it can be to track people down sometimes. You don't actually get a huge amount of ammo, and it's pretty easy to run out, but there are alien guns lying all over the map, and obviously the guns you're feeding for those are right for the taking.
Radar uplink available. Let's let him up. Lockdown. Watch out for snipers.
Let's see. I felt like I had to jam a ton of info in right away, but now I can slow it down a bit, and I have to say, overall I like what I played with this beta, which was pretty surprising considering Crysis 2 sucked so bad.
Dropship screen in a new pod. Get to its position.
I'll start right away with the things that are absolutely horrendous about this though. First of all, the HUD takes up like 40% of the screen, and then your gun takes about 20%, and if you EDS, you're left with roughly a micron of viewable screen. Then there's the unlocks. Good grief, the unlocks. At the end of the video, you see put a foregrip on my gun, and it's a straight upgrade. Unlocks should never decide an otherwise symmetrical match. But as it stands, if you have 2 perfectly equal players, both with the same guns, both firing at the exact same time, with the exact same aim from the hip, the one with the foregrip wins every time, and that is really, really lame. Now, I have to say, I got to the max beta rank super fast, but the actual gun unlocks like sights come from getting kills, the same with perk upgrades, which are an even worse offender in terms of power creep. And just you watch, EA release some bullshit DLC pack where you can unlock everything for just $49.99. On a less grievous scale, we have kill streaks. They're not nearly as overpowering as the infamous Call of Duty ones, but I honestly have no idea why games feel the need to help the winning team more. In the short time I did play, there was already rampant team stacking, and I didn't even get to see some of the more powerful kill streaks. All that said, it's still pretty fun, especially since the issues I mentioned don't show up as much here. I really like how you can move around all crazy fast, jumping up on stuff, over people and junk. You bounce the suit functions around pretty well too, and later on you see me do that, where I stealth kill a guy and swap into armor quickly. So compared to Call of Duty or Battlefield, I think the time to kill is higher, the movement is a lot faster, it definitely has a higher skill cap, but probably not by much. You can still feel how it's grounded in being a console experience. The suit is the most powerful it's ever been. It gives skilled players some fun tricks, but it's not this ridiculous disparity you'd see between Crysis 1 players. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I think is sort of up in the air. The maps are pretty small, and it wouldn't be hard to boil it down to running in circles spraying each other, but I think good objective-based game types really help there. I want to quickly touch on graphic fidelity and performance. Basically, it's a beta. New drivers are going to come out, and the multiplayer isn't going to look as good as the single player. I find the color palette to be vibrant and engaging. There's some wonky textures up close, but not on the same level as the previous two titles. I'm running on an i5-3570K at 4.3 GHz and a 7850. Everything is set to very high with FXAA. I mostly got around 50 frames a second. Recording obviously took that down a bit, and I had a few sub-30 frames. I really don't want to dwell on that kind of stuff since who knows what Crytek might pull out of their butt in release optimizations, however an optimistic view that might be. So, my first impression is overall pretty positive. I'm not going to explain absolutely everything in the video, most of it speaks for itself. So, I'm sorry this video was a bit jumbled in terms of my thought process. I'll probably make some more videos going into more detail on specific things, but I really just wanted to get this out there since I did like it. The last thing I wanted to mention is that I think my ping was kind of poor. As you can see, some of the kill cam shots look really weird. I think it was just this server though, as I didn't have these issues on any of the others that I played on. Thanks for watching, I'll just leave you guys to the rest of the video in peace.
Unlucky. That's all that was. Keep it up. Next time you'll take 'em.